Looking for Madden 22 Ultimate Team coins? AOEAH.com is the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market. Click the link in the description and use coupon code SPORTS for 3% off your order. YouTube, what's up? It's Duke back here from Sportsgamerz.com, and in today's Madden 22 tip, I'm going to break down the absolute glitchiest, hardest offense to defend in the entire game. Now, we're going to stick to the theme we've been going with lately, talking about under center offenses. Yes, I'm trying to break the trend of everybody running shotgun. Under center is hell this year. And we're going to be looking at single back trio, guys. The single back trio is in a few playbooks. I really like it out of the run heavy. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, this is just a sample play of this offense. If you want the full scheme with all the glitches, be sure to check out Sportsgamerz.com. Literally earlier today, I just uploaded it in the Madden Vault for all the VIP members. Y'all have access to it. Check it out. So this is actually, like I said, going to be out of the run-heavy playbook, although you can find it in a few others. So the play I want to look at in this video is the PA boot. There's a few different ways to run this play, but as always, it is super glitchy. And as we take a second to set it up, just a reminder, if you guys are enjoying my tips, my content on my YouTube channel, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, drop us a like, turn your notification on, comment on the video. All that good stuff does help me out a lot. And if we could get 300 likes on this video, that's the goal. That would be great. So, guys, I want to start off looking at the nickel 3-5 wide against this offense. You know, this formation in general doesn't really allow you as a defense to play crazy formations. So the 3-5 wide is, you know, something pretty common you're likely to see. Now, what I really like about this formation is we can take advantage of a lot of the best glitches in the game. And the one ability you do want for sure when running this formation, whether you're in regs, mud, it doesn't matter, is Escape Artist. Now, I've been talking a lot lately how under center with Escape Artist with play action plays, if you block the running back, it's just flat out stupid. The contains just do not work at all. You are going to have great success rolling out of the pocket very easily, and that's what we're going to do here. So, guys, you have two choices. Typically, what I like to do is simply just put the tight end on an out route. Reason for that is I just want somebody in the flat quickly to work with the crosser. However, if you don't care about that, you could go ahead and streak the tight end and then just go ahead and put a out route out of the backfield to the running back. Now, basically, guys, what we're doing here is we're just going to let these contains come in. I really don't care about these contains because I know that I can just simply just run right by them. And, you don't even really have to do anything. Like I said, if you guys just take a look, we're out. And at this point, you have choices here. You just basically read the defense. We're creating a situation where you have to worry about the running back, the crosser, the seam, and also the quarterback scramble. You guys can see here, I didn't even care about this guy. If you're enjoying my YouTube content, I highly recommend you check out Sportsgamerz.com. This is where I post all my premium Madden 22 content. I have eBooks, offensive and defensive schemes, plus I do 4 to 6 premium tips every week in the Madden Vault. This content is available for both current and next gen, so no matter what system you play on, we got you guys covered. Our best offer yet is the Sportsgamerz Madden VIP membership. This gives you access to the entire site, every tip, every ebook, plus the meta reports for only $19.99. I'll post a link to it in the description and the comments. Make sure to check it out for the best tips and content available at the best price anywhere. Because whether he was on the contain, if he blitzed me, I know that because I'm under center, if I just take off immediately, look, I literally took about a half step drop and immediately rolled out. They're not going to react to that. Under center has always been the best way to abuse the quarterback scramble because you basically have immediate control of the quarterback to take off. Whereas in shotgun, it's a little bit delayed because, you have to receive the snap from the center, you're some yards back in the backfield, and you just don't get the same angles you do when you're under center. So look, we immediately were rolling out, and this contain defender, this edge defender, he had no chance. He didn't even come after me. And at this point, I saw that there's a hard flat, obviously, here. It's taking away the running back. So if I try to throw the running back or scramble, yes, I can make a miss, but I also noticed that my crosser was going to be wide open, and really my post was going to be wide open too. So again, this is going to be just something absolutely impossible to stop. If you're noticing, I'm not even having to block anybody. I can just immediately take off, roll out, and even if they do contain, I can just run right by them because of the angle I'm getting. Now, you don't want to take any hits with your quarterback, but at the end of the day, if you're by the sideline, you're probably safe if you get out of bounds. Just don't take the hit. You don't want to risk a fumble. So again, it's pretty simple here, guys. All I'm doing is I'm rolling out immediately, and I'm just making my read on if they're defending the running back, my scramble, the crosser, the post. And this is just such an ideal play to do this from, because when you roll out to the right side of the screen, away from your trips, you have the seam to the tight end. So that's going to, be a quick read. The running back's a quick read. You have the scramble, and then you have the crosser, and then the little post route coming right behind it. So we have 4 guys we could legitimately go to on this play, as well as just taking off with the quarterback and running immediately. Now, you guys can see that if you keep the play action fake, it's just not as good. I mean, we were still able to get out of the pocket, but that's not what we want at all. So, again, either block him or send him out on a route for the maximum effectiveness. This time we're going to go ahead and send him on a route. As you guys can see, I mean, you can go ahead and, just scramble with the quarterback. Just make sure you get down so you don't take those hits. It's pretty easy, just cut inside of the defender in the flat. But you definitely got to watch out for the user. You don't want to take any hits. You don't want any hit sticks. You don't want to risk fumbles. So that was just the Mike Blitz. The 2-4-5 is also very, very, very popular. And you're going to see the same thing. So this is, to me, not a little bit, actually a lot better than the I-form stuff I had been showing you guys to kind of take advantage of similar things, just because this gives you way, 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 way more options throwing the ball, as you guys can see here. You have potentially flats, corners, crossers, seams, just everything you could want. Now, obviously, if we're going to get further into the scheme, you could potentially use, especially if you're in MUT now, it's possible to use Hot Route Master with the escape on certain quarterbacks. So you could throw tight end corners, tight end posts, angle routes out the backfield. However, when we're talking more about the full scheme, which again is on sportsgamerz.com, you already have a play like Smash Texas where you have corner routes and running back angle routes. So, this really is a lot to do from it. But this one play by itself, PA boot, is on steroids. I mean, it's very close to what you can do out of PA boot over. Honestly, you can do bombs from this play too. There's just a lot you can do. So if you take a look at it against this 2-4-5 odd pinch 2, this is not going to stop us from getting out of the backfield either with the quarterback. Again, we can just immediately get past that defender on the edge, even if he's on a contain. And that's what I mean, guys. Be careful on the sidelines. You don't want to risk a fumble. We did fumble out of bounds, thankfully, but you don't want to risk that. We're not even really trying to block this contain. If he contains, fine, because I'm just going to run right around him and hit either the cross or the flat, the post, or I'm going to scramble. It's that simple. This works against man. It works against zone. It works against the blitz. It works against coverage. It's just, you're not going to be able to stop this. At the end of the day, you cannot. This is why Escape Artist is the best ability in the game, guys, and it's not even close. You guys can see the scramble's there. The routes are there. Everything is there. Now, honestly, guys, one thing you might want to consider if you're going to run this type of offense is basically to have the ability, the X factor, Lamar Jackson's X factor, to where if he gets hit, he won't fumble. Because if you're going to run around, scramble this much, throw on the run this much, I mean, it definitely is something you could easily activate. I definitely think Lamar Jackson's X factor that he has by default, so he won't fumble, is money with this type of offense, because when you're rolling out, running around a lot with the quarterback, the ability to know you're not going to fumble is absolutely huge, whether we're going up against a man, a zone, a blitz. And at the end of the day, it's very hard once this ability is activated to get it off the quarterback, because as you guys can see here, don't get tackled for a loss. I mean, it's pretty easy not to get tackled for a loss, because if we feel like we are, again, we just immediately get around the contain. All we got to do is just throw the ball away, because, again, this is technically a passing play, so there's really no way we should ever get tackled for a loss. That's why I think it is the best X factor to use. With this type of offense, it's super easy to activate and super effective, and once it is activated, it's probably not going to get, you're probably not going to get it knocked off very easily, if ever. So this is definitely something that's extremely extremely glitchy. I highly, highly, highly recommend you guys check this offense out. Again, this formation is in a few playbooks, but to me, the best one to use it from is definitely run heavy. Till next time, it's Duke.